Here's the turn. That's changed nothing.
Nope.
And the river, Pownell on the edge of destruction here.
No, he's unfortunate. He's run into a monster, an absolute monster. He's made a move. He had to make a move with his ace-10. I thought he could have got away from it, but he stuck all his chips in and...
Never got going today.
Come on, over now.
Okay, we have Eddie London, who is the chip leader once again. 282,000. What a commanding lead he has. Mickey Vernick in second with 199. Brett Dunstan on 60 and Achilles Kalakis on 59,000.
Pass.
How aggressive would you be at this stage, Brett and Achilles' chips? Would you be looking for any ace, or?
I'll just be patient, waiting for an ace, waiting for a small pair, and then hoping to get some action and just stick him in and hoping to get doubled up. You know, there's no prizes for second. You want to win this thing, and you need chips to win this.
Raise.
The hooks have moved a
I
seat
think
to...
Achilles could go all in here.
Re-raise all
He's
in.
gone all in.
Yeah, there was a raise
He's
from
gonna
the
get
jacks.
called.
Oh, he's in trouble.
He's in dire straits here. I thought he would. He's got a pair. He probably thinks he's winning against two overcards. At best, you only fit your evens with a pair of twos.
Achilles just won the blinds with the jacks last hand. This time he's up against the jacks, and well, this has got the end written all over it.
I don't know why why London is pausing here. It's a compulsory call.
112,000 in the pot, and Achilles, you can see by his face, he knows the story. It's a tough road to climb. There's two deuces in the deck, but are they on top?
He needs a deuce, or he needs loads of spades or loads of hearts. At least they're alive. Oh, he's hit the deuce.
Oh, the two of clubs. Holy.
He's hit the deuce.
He can sit back down. Now it's Eddie London.
Well, he's not out of the woods yet. If a club comes down, then he's got a flush draw, or a queen comes down, he's got a straight draw.
That has changed nothing. Two jacks now.
Another two.
There's the only thing.
Achilles is saying put down another two. He wants to make sure.
Well, Achilles went from having two cards back to having about 40,
Well,
and the deuces hold up.
it's exactly what you said, Jesse. He wanted to double up. You know, you stick your chips in, and there's no prizes for fourth, third, or second. He's been very fortunate there, Achilles, but that can change your whole tournament, you know.
Deuce of clubs, normally considered a blank in poker speak, but in that case, it was the jewel of the crown for Achilles Kalakis. All in with the ducks, another one on the pond, and three of a kind beat one pair. Keep this tournament four-way.
You know, in hindsight, that was a great call from Kalakis going all in, because if a flop comes down, then Eddie could have easily got away because there was a king on the flop. So, you know, you could have thought that he was losing. So,
And it's the first blood that's been taken out of Eddie London's skin. He's had nothing. This is the first thing that's gone against him. We'll see how he reacts to a bit of bad luck.
Raise all in.
and we've got an all-in from Brett here, ace-10. Oh, we've got the same hand here. I think he's going to call this.
It's almost like one of those things, though, under the terms of when things start going against you.
How much is it?
Oh, you might be right.
I
You
think
are right.
Well, he's got to think that Brett is under pressure here to get some chips, and an all-in move is all he's got. So he's got to think ace-10 suited is pretty strong. But as it is, they've got the same hand. I think it's a compulsory call here with ace-10.
Call.
He has called. There's still two players to act. And Brett Dunstan probably thinks he's in a tremendous trouble here. He's very relieved.
Yeah, very relieved. Well, not chopped up yet.
Interestingly, the ace-10 suited is the favorite over the ace-10 offsuit, even though there are two flushes for Dunstan to hit. But 99.9% of the time, this is going to be a chop-chop.
Yeah. There you go. Chop it up now. There's no possible flush there at all.
Smile from Brett Dunstan. kind of got to admire the way Dunstan has regrouped himself. I mean, he had a few chances to get out of the line, but he,
Check
These back.
chips back.
after losing with the 2-8s there, he's shown that he's not prepared to lie down like a lamb.
Yeah, he's come all the way from Canada, and he's not come here to be second best. You know, he wants to win this. He took a bit of a beating with his 8s against the Ace King, and he's only got one move now, and that's to go all in.
In fact, both of the internet qualifiers, Eddie London and Brett Dunstan, they're both playing very good games, aren't they? I mean,
I think the danger man's got to be Mickey, though, isn't it? You know, Mickey's just sat in waiting and waiting. As soon as Mick starts getting a few hit cards, it's going to be dangerous to play against.
well, Mickey's been a different class, hasn't he? I mean, I don't think he's won a pot with the best to end yet.
But don't write off Achilles, you know, he's a great player, and he's doubled up. If he starts getting cards as well, I still think it could be heads up between him and Mick.
Play the hand that beats you, thinks Eddie London. He lost to the deuces, and now we'll try and put the hurt
Raise
on with them.
15,000 more, 21.
Total of 21,000.
Pass.
Bets are getting big, and it's not the kind of raise that's looking for action.
It was interesting Achilles passed a pair of 4s there. If he was a lot shorter stacked, you would have probably seen an all-in, but, you know, he's just got 109,000, he's got his chips back, he doesn't need to make any silly moves.
Dunstan having a think. Is he considering that the re-raise all in?
Call.
Oh, no, he's called.
He's
That's
called
odd,
it.
isn't it?
That's very strange, considering he hasn't many chips.
Could it be stop and go? Does he think that maybe London's on an ace, and if an ace doesn't come, he's going to be all in?
If he hits the flop, you'll see an all-in. That's got to be terrible news for
Check.
Brett.
How much you got?
Yeah, he's gonna
I'll raise him all.
stick him all in.
All in.
It's a good bet. I
Pass.
just didn't see the point in Brett calling his raise with his king 9. You know, he's got 2 moves really. He's either fold or stick him all in. And what is he hoping to achieve? He's got to hit his king or his 9. And you know, 5, 7 times out of 10, you don't hit your flops, do you? So now he really has only got 1 move, and that's all in.
I did have that appearance, didn't it? I mean, it wasn't a 6,000 raise. It was 15,000 was the raise, which,
Yeah.
well, I mean, basically Brett's down to 35,000 now, which is a lot different than 50, isn't it?
I suppose the only thing is he was in the big blind, so he had chips in the pot, so he was trying to protect it. But I would have let that one go.
So this getting very icky right now for the short stack, the Canadian. And Kalakis might think that looks like a huge hand.
Call.
He's done a lot of calling tonight.
Yeah, he has. Would have liked to see a raise there from Achilles.
Pass.
But, he's hoping to see a cheap flop. Not a bad hand with only 4 players, King Jack.
Pass.
Dunstan can't even spare 3 grand. That's how dire the situation has become. And London just thrilled to be able to see the flop for free. Clock is sure getting in there and rambling and gambling.
That's a lovely flop for Achilles. If he bets, he's not going to get any action. But he's not to know that.
Check.
He's got to make a bet here. Should take the pot here and now.
12,000. Pass. Raise to 16,000 total.
That's it. He's found his raising boots now, Achilles.
Pass.
Whoa.
Re-raise all in.
Oh, he could be in a spot of bother here.
Let's gamble.
If he's found an ace, he could be in a spot of
I
bother.
don't think there's two words that are more terrifying to the poker player than let's gamble. Anytime someone says it, he means let's gamble. I've got the nuts. You gamble. You gamble and I'll turn over my cards.
Call.
Let's usually refers to you.
Oh,
You're good.
ace 4 against ace 9.
He is gambling.
He's gambling. He's in dire straits. He needs a little bit of luck here.
Wow,
You got
Kalakis
lucky.
is in very strong shape.